Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. I thank you for always being part of my channel. Thank you so much. May God will bless you. So my people, they said Olori Naomi is happy because of Dr. Elizabeth's behavior. She accepted what she told her, So you do know that ever since Dr. Elizabeth enters this palace, what we keep hearing is that she is working hand in hand with the king to see that Queen Naomi returns back to the palace, because she is brilliant enough to notice that the king can never be happy without Queen Naomi. And anyone who is fighting that Queen Naomi should not return back to the palace is directly fighting the king, And that is why it looks as if the king loves Dr. Elizabeth better than all these other Olories at the palace, because she is not in any way standing on the king's way to bring him back to her first wife and Prince Tadenikawo. When they said the king ordered all of them to leave the palace, she was the first who wanted to leave. But they said the king pleaded with her to stay back, that he wouldn't want her to leave, because of her behavior. Because if she's not behaving well, the king, will not even tell her to stop, not to go. So with all these dramas going in this palace, recall that the first week that Dr. Elizabeth started living in that palace, she started experiencing spiritual attack, which they call sleep paralysis, as in visit by the incubus and succubus, something that whenever she's sleeping, the thing will be hypnotizing her. Okay, shortly after that, she experienced, she matched on a charm. Yes, she also matched on a charm, and the thing was hurting her leg so badly that the king have to invite a far priest from another source, to come and give her medications. And after everything, it was that a far priest from another place that revealed that they drop a charm for her. And we do know that it must be among the Olories who dropped that, because they believe she's coming to take their position. So with all of that going on every now and then, with Mariam's behavior of taking the king's picture and Dr. Elizabeth's picture to the Babalawo, because there was a time we had an alleged information that Mariam took the king's picture with that of Dr. Elizabeth, with the aim of putting confusion among the between them, but it did not work out. And lately, there's another alleged information that a charm was found in the king's chamber. But before that one, there was this time we also heard allegedly that Dr. Elizabeth saw Ronke blowing white substances through the king's window, because Unano said they no get padlock to the king's personal room. They said it's only Queen Naomi's fingerprint and that of the king and the father that can open that. Something they have fought so seriously about, but yet they were unable to achieve it. So with all of this drama going on in the palace, they said recently that Dr. Elizabeth have told the king that enough is enough, that she is afraid of her own life too, that with all these dramas going on in the palace, and yet the king is not doing anything about it. After all the things they do, and it was revealed that they are the ones that are doing it, the king will still leave them in the palace, that the palace is no more safe for them, that even when the far priest came to help the king to achieve that very fast, as in sending the Olories out, that the king intervened and made them to still remain in the palace, that she is tired of all of that. That is not the kind of life she planned for herself, and that is not what she thought that the marriage is going to be. And for that reason, that she is leaving the palace, that she is afraid that anything can even happen to her life, that this place is no more safe for her. Even the king, they say she also told the king that you see the palace as it is now, that it is no more, even safe for you, not to talk of my very self. So with all of that drama, they said Dr. Elizabeth decided to leave the palace, if not for anything, for her safety. But they said the king started begging her, telling her, if you leave now, that means I am all alone. You know that Queen Naomi that we have been begging for quite a long time have not decided to come back. Even though she's coming along small, but at least please stay with me so that I will not feel lonely in this place. And they said Dr. Elizabeth told her, how can you be feeling lonely when you have 5 of your wives around you? They said the king told her to please not to go. And after begging her, it looks as if she's bent on going. They said the king contacted his father too. The father also begged Dr. Elizabeth. And later, they also contacted Queen Naomi. And they said Queen Naomi called Dr. Elizabeth and advised her like a mother would advise a daughter. They said their call lasted for some hours. They even did video call, They said Queen Naomi talked in sense into her, telling her a lot of reasons why she should not leave the palace, at least not now. Okay, then after that discussion, after the phone call that they said lasted for some hours between Dr. Elizabeth and Queen Naomi, they said Dr. Elizabeth decided not to go again, and it makes Queen Naomi happy. Then a lot of people are beginning to say, is it that Queen Naomi now want to convince Dr. Elizabeth to stay with the king so that she will not return back to the palace? Because normally it's not supposed to be so, unless maybe Queen Naomi have seen that Dr. Elizabeth is a different kind of a person and decided that it will be better that she did not go. At least when she returns back to the palace, she will see someone that she can make her friend. That is what I think. Then a lot of people are saying that with this advice from Queen Naomi to Dr. Elizabeth to stay with the king and not to leave, that it simply means that Queen Naomi might not return back to the king, but she might decide to be a close friend, a good mother to Tade, and co-parent with the king in peace. But coming back to the palace is something that we are not sure of. And with this kind of advice to a co-wife, it simply means that she might not come back. So my people, I don't know how you guys reason them. If it is true, because I will always remind you that here we share an alleged information. I saw it on social media and I thought I should come and share with you. Don't forget that we don't live in the palace. Always bear that in mind. So if it is true, I don't know what to say. Whatever you think about it, please share with us on the comment section, okay? And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Bye for now. Love you guys.